So do essential oils work? It is honestly a you may have gotten oils from the grocery store or the farmer's market or wherever, and you may not have felt any use like of them. You haven't had any effects from them, and the main reason for that is there are different grades of essential oils, and unfortunately in the United States there are no rating systems for oils, and the closest thing we get to FDA requirements for oils is for an oil company to label an oil pure or therapeutic grade, the bottle has to contain at least 5% of oil. So that's not very much when you think about it. So we'll go over the grades real quick. Grade A would be from organically grown plants and distilled at low temperatures, and it is like actually the whole bottle is 100% oils, just oils. Grade B, oils are food grades, so they may contain synthetics, pesticides, fertilizers, chemical extenders, or carrier oils. Grade C, oils are perfume oils that contain adulterate. I'm really bad at pronouncing words and stuff like that. So it basically contains alterating chemicals, and they're usually used as solvents. For example, hexane to gain higher yield of oil per harvest, and solvents can be cancerous as well, and they're in many store-bought oils. They also may be diluted 80 to 95% with alcohol. So going over the facts that I just stated in my last video about how oils are used, if an oil goes into your bloodstream within 26 seconds, that also means that the alcohol is going into your bloodstream within 26 seconds as well. So that's something to consider when you're buying oils or any other product that you're putting on your body, is what is in the product. Because whatever is in the product is going into your body and affecting your body in some way. So grade D oils are also called floral water, and it is for aromatic use only. And it is a byproduct of grade A distilled oils. So it is basically the water that contains some of the fragrance that grade A companies would basically throw out. So it's basically grade A's trash water that grade D uses, and they put 5%. They can put 5% of that in the bottle and fill the rest up with a different carrier, and then they call it therapeutic or pure grade. So whenever you are considering buying oils, you need to do your research on the company and their distillation process, and if they get tested by a third party, all of that good stuff, because you would not want to put any of that, like the trash water with different carriers, inside your body. So, and then also some people have said, oh, well, I've used this oil and it was just from the grocery store and it does not smell very nice. I mean, some oils don't smell very good to a lot of people. For example, cedarwood doesn't really smell great, but it shouldn't smell like rancid, for example. So another thing that I want to say about grade D oils or anything below grade A is, would you go to your fridge and get some orange juice and then pour 5% of orange juice in it and then fill the rest up with water and then drink it? That'd be pretty gross, and you also wouldn't be getting all the benefits of the orange juice you wouldn't be getting all the benefits of the orange juice if you just diluted it with water. And it'd be really gross. I would not recommend doing that. This just sounds gross. So yeah. Young Living's promise is the seed to seal promise. So they guarantee that their oils are pure, and they actually go through a third-party testing, and they have people, you can go to their farms and see their whole entire process, so they're completely open. They're not hiding anything at all. And so their seed to seal process means that each plant is hand weeded, and they don't use pesticides or any chemicals on their plants. They actually use other oils that did not meet their requirements to basically help with like killing weeds and stuff like that. Like, they don't use any synthetic like chemicals or anything. They just use oils that have not met their standards. So that is pretty awesome to think about. And then their plants are harvested at peak, and they are put through a vigorous testing process. And then their promise is that they go from the farm to your door. So it's just amazing to think about their whole entire process, and you can actually watch a video on their process. I'll go ahead and link that. But one more thing that I wanted to mention was, people are going to be like, well, why would I buy Young Living's lavender whenever I could get it at the store for so much cheaper? Well, that kind of goes back to the grades. The grades that they have at the grocery store or elsewhere may not meet the same requirements or the same grade as Young Living. So other oil companies sell oils cheaply because they're able to, they're cutting corners and they're not doing it the correct way. So yeah, that's the main reason why other companies can sell oils cheaper.